What if I told you that one of the hottest and most viral trends on YouTube right now is to literally record yourself doing something that you already would otherwise be doing? Well, in today's video, I'm not only going to show you how you can very well capitalize on this trend yourself, but also reveal multiple ways that you can monetize your channel without having to have ads on your channel. Before we start though, and as always, it would be awesome if you guys could just do me a very quick favor by gently smashing the like button for the YouTube algorithm, and as a token of gratitude, I'll even show you a dank meme right now for your viewing pleasure. Also, you can consider subscribing to my channel for more cutting-edge videos about making money online and digital entrepreneurship, plus you can check out my investing channel as well. And with that, let's get started with the video.
It's showtime!
Alright, so the main type of YouTube channel I want to showcase to you guys today is not only blowing up in popularity across the platform right now, but it's also one where the content is extremely easy and straightforward to create. And that would be, as you can see here, the so-called study with me niche, where if I just scroll through some of these examples, you'll actually see, again, extremely simple videos of people literally doing what they already do every day, such as students who study, people who do work on their computers, especially if they're working from home. It's literally just nothing fancy at all, you know, for a lot of these different channels. Some of them have cool scenery and it definitely helps, right? But for some of the popular videos up here, for example, the one at the top, it's literally just a person with your desk piled up with stuff and they're just taking notes throughout the entire video. And as you can see, there's not even okay, there is background noise, but there's not even any music that they had to add into the video.
It'll be easy as 1, 2.
And to quickly show you the power and potential of this type of channel, let's check out this first channel here called Merv, which as you can see, they already have a lot of content posted, but again, it's very easy to create these types of videos, especially since you're sort of killing two birds with one stone by doing what you already be doing, right, while creating these videos, such as studying or doing work or just using your computer in general while you're recording on the side, right? So we actually check out this channel's Social Blade stats, and by the way, you should definitely take the estimated earnings on Social Blade with a grain of salt because they're usually wildly inaccurate. And as you can see, there's like a huge range as well because again, it's really hard to estimate exactly how much a channel is earning, right? Only the creator usually knows exactly how much they earn. But anyway, the views, however, should be quite accurate. And as you can see, Merv over the past month or the last 30 days, they've gotten 2.86 million views. And if we just use a very conservative estimate from this, if we use the formula to convert this into how much they earn from ads, so usually on the low end, as you can see here, I've taken 2.8 million, which is the number of views, right? 2.8 million divided by 1,000 times 2, and this is the earnings that I've come up with for the past month, which is around 5,600 or 5,600 US dollars. And the way I came up with this is that on the low end, for a lot of more, I guess, entertainment related or lower ad rate niche channels, the ad rate is usually around $2 at the very least. So this is again a very conservative estimate. The ad rates can very well be higher for this type of channel, but again I don't know. So using this conservative estimate, even from this $2 per 1,000 views estimate, Merv is already getting at least $5,600 from his channels, right? From his channel rather. And that's only from YouTube ads because, as I'll show you, there are actually tons of other ways that these types of channels can monetize very effectively at that.
Why make trillions when we could make billions?
For instance, if we just check out one of Merv's videos, and this is a very recent video from June 3rd, we can see that it has over 13,000 views, not bad at all. And if we scroll down, let me just give the smash the like button really quick for the YouTube algorithm. Anyway, if we scroll down to the description of this video, we'll see that it not only links to his Instagram as well as BMC, which is Buy Me a Coffee, which is like a donation page. These could help and sort of be monetizable, but that's not the main way that he is also monetizing this channel. Because if we scroll through the all the other links below, we have a bunch of the gear that he uses, from his pens that he uses to take notes, his laptop, even like I guess some other stationaries as well. So he has like gel pens, highlighters. These are all for taking notes specifically, right? And even like the notebooks that he uses, laptop case, even like loose leaf paper, pretty cool. And there's also the tech that he uses, his camera, his lens, even his like phone, his earphones. Basically everything that he has in the video, or almost everything he has in the video, he has a link to. And what these links are actually shop links from, first of all, he has AliExpress links, which is a e-commerce platform, right? AliExpress is commonly known for people who do dropshipping to buy cheap stuff from. But here, what he cleverly does is he directly links to a product on AliExpress to promote, from any of these videos, right? For example, this one to a bunch of these markers, or I think these are highlighters, right? And then what he actually does and how he actually makes money from these is if people buy through his specific link from, again, his video, he actually earns a commission from any of these sales, right? And again, he has a ton of different products that he's promoting. And if we just check out, for example, AliExpress's affiliate program, I think this actually works for a lot of people around the globe, as in some affiliate programs have more geographic restrictions to them, but AliExpress is known for more, I guess, like relaxed or more availability across the globe, to my understanding. But even if AliExpress doesn't necessarily work for you, you can still likely find one that works within your country, right? And there are, for example, e-commerce platforms within your country, and there are also some other staple ones, right? Like Amazon Associates is a very popular one. There's also eBay and some potential other platforms that you could work with, or you can even do like your own Shopify store if that's your thing, or even like a print-on-demand store. These are all potential ways that you can monetize such a video, and not to mention that these videos are so easy to create, and the point is that they don't take you that much more time to do, right? Because again, you're basically working and creating the video at the same time, right? So you're really killing two birds with one stone, which actually makes this a very awesome and sort of beautiful way to create videos, in my opinion.
Of course!
Now, before I get into some tips and tricks for how you can easily do some of these videos yourself, I'm gonna first go over why exactly this type of channel and niche is so darn good for affiliate marketing. And the main reason for this is that the most successful channels in this niche actually employ specific so-called study strategies or timing strategies, and I'll show you exactly what they are and how you can easily implement them into your own videos. But essentially what this does is it actually incentivizes audiences to literally study alongside these videos, as in they actually follow the exact timings and the breaks that these YouTubers take in their videos. And that's because they're, again, utilizing specific and effective study techniques, and that's why people want to actually, copy exactly what they're doing and literally just have the video on the side and do exactly what they're doing in terms of the timing, right?
Right.
And precisely because of this mentality of wanting to be just like these YouTubers, not only in terms of the study schedule and techniques, but also in terms of the utensils that they use, like notebooks, pens, even phone covers and other things. And also because these YouTubers are providing this technique for them, they feel like they want to return the favor, or they become fans of these people, right? So then they would actually be incentivized to want to buy things through their affiliate links, again, with no additional cost, right? To just support these YouTubers and, again, earn them money. And coming back over to my YouTube search to show you an example of these study techniques, and by the way, which is why these YouTube videos are so popular, right? Because YouTube as a platform really loves to promote videos that make people stay on the platform for the longest. And the fact that people are literally studying alongside these videos that are, an hour long or even much longer, that makes them very much favored by the YouTube algorithm. So that's another great thing about, this type of video and niche. But anyhow, if I just open up one of these videos, and again, you'll see that some of them are exceedingly simple, right? And they don't require you to have fancy equipment or even like fancy scenery, right? For example, this second one here is the second search result, which means that it's doing very well right now in terms of this niche. And if I just open up this channel, we'll see that it's a relatively newer channel at 76,000 subscribers. But if we check out this video, which actually premiered less than a month ago, we'll see that, again, the scenery is extremely simple. It's just like him studying and showing what outside the window looks like, extremely plain, like street view. But you'll notice that there's something called a Pomodoro session. If I just go back here, one of the study techniques is called Pomodoro session or Pomodoro study session. So for example, here we have 2.5 hours Pomodoro session. If I scroll through, there's some other ones, Pomodoro timer, Pomodoro study session, etc. And this one here is no exception. And not only that, but one thing that makes these videos great and easy to follow along is that they also, by the way, you can do this optionally, but they also have like a timer on one of the corners of the videos. For example, this one is edited in afterwards. You can actually have your own physical timer that you can show to people in the video. You can easily get one or have one on your phone, right? You can literally prop up your phone using like a phone stand and just have like a Pomodoro timer there. But literally what this does is it actually provides like a study schedule for not only the YouTuber but also the audience, right? So this is like a real legit study strategy called the Pomodoro session, which is basically splitting up your study sessions into multiple smaller sessions and taking different lengths of breaks depending on how long you've been studying, right? So this would be an example of the Pomodoro cycle, but it's basically however you want to set the timer is, you know, what people will follow, and that's very simple to do.
Just do it!
But real quick, if we just check out the description of this video here, and not before, again, smashing the like button for the YouTube algorithm, scrolling down here, we'll see that this channel, again, has the Buy Me a Coffee link, as well as multiple affiliate links that they're promoting. And this one here is from NordVPN, which you've probably seen before around YouTube, as a lot of YouTubers have actually been promoting this. So this is one type of option that you can promote sort of very easily. Not necessarily NordVPN, but there are other types of VPNs out there that you can probably find affiliate programs for. And if I scroll down, there's some other ones like Epidemic Sound, where there's like a free trial people can sign up for, another affiliate link. Skillshare is another popular one among YouTubers. If I scroll down, here are the affiliate links for Amazon. This person mainly uses Amazon, I believe, yeah. And there's just so many different types of links that they're promoting, or affiliate products that they're promoting, from not only the studying you know, utensils and stuff that they use, but also the recording equipment and a bunch of equipment that they're using to create these videos, and even the editing software. And with that, getting into some tips and tricks for you yourself to record and create these study with me videos. First of all, in terms of equipment, you don't necessarily have to have anything high-end, because especially since smartphones nowadays are very powerful video recording tools, and you can easily plug one in and record yourself doing one of these study or work sessions for, you know, a couple of hours, and your smartphone camera should be able to, or should be powerful enough for these types of videos. And for example, while some of these channels do have very good film quality, like this one and the one from earlier here, this one is decent as well, but you'll see that there are actually a lot of channels that, and popular channels at that, don't necessarily have the most high-end fancy equipment and nor like resolution for their videos, right? For example, these, if I look at this one called Med Bros, you'll see that his resolution is not that high. This one as well is okay, and if I scroll through, a lot of these are really not that fancy, right? And yet they're still very popular. So here as well, you can see the resolution's not that high, and this one here called Thomas Frank is just like a regular guy studying in a library and actually employing these study techniques, and he's actually like working, right? And just keeping it real, right? It's important to be relatable, and actually, you know, people seeing that you're actually doing these, you know, study techniques so that they want to study with you. As well as this channel here called Study Vibes is also, you'll see that the image here is not the most like high res or whatever, and yet it's still doing quite well, right? And even if you don't necessarily want to film yourself, you can still, you know, pull off these videos very easily, right? For example, this video here is literally just, if I just scroll through it really quick, it's literally just him flipping through the book, right? And it's just the street view and with a timer on the corner, right? And again, if you don't want to edit in a digital timer onto your video, you can easily just have, for example, your phone here, right? Like I said earlier, you can just prop your phone up and have like a Pomodoro timer that way. But again, if you're using your phone to record though, you're not going to be able to do that unless you have another phone. So if you want to actually create a timer for like an overlay on your editor or video editor, you can easily just, you know, Google how to create one. It should be quite easy for the most part, or you can just easily go onto Fiverr and pay somebody, you know, $5 to $10 to create a timer for you, a customizable timer for you, and you only have to buy one, and you just keep using the same timer across, you know, all of your videos. And as for the actual editing that you have to do for these types of videos, they're usually very minimal. Say at most you would probably just have, again, the timer that I showed you earlier or I mentioned earlier. You can have some simple word overlays that you can very easily add using any video editing software, like this person's Instagram or the name of the song that's playing right now. You can add that in manually if you have, you know, songs that actually play throughout your sessions. And then let's see, some other stuff that you can consider doing is, you know, you can have like a very short intro like this person does. It's literally just like fading into his, you know, his window and his table, his desk rather, and the word study with me pop up. That's literally it, right? It's super simple. Some people actually like to also talk briefly or explain what they're doing. That's completely optional, as for example, some of these really popular videos don't even do that. They just get pretty much right into the studying session and just have the timer start running. You don't have to really explain anything necessarily. Let's see. Well, the other aspect of I guess creating the video is, besides the footage that you record, it's the music or background sounds that you add, right? So for example, this video actually comes with 2 different versions. They have one with music and another one with just the sound of rain, or even without music, or just like the ambience of the room or the environment. That could also potentially work, right? But if you're going to be including any sound effects or music, you generally want to have so-called royalty-free or Creative Commons sound effects or music. And that's because if you don't, if you use, say, music from like popular music or whatever, that'll actually make that video not monetizable. Although there could be, this is a bit more advanced, but there could be like traffic benefits to using, music that is not royalty free, but I would usually advise not doing so. You want to use royalty free music or sound effects, and to find them, you can actually just take to Google. This person here actually uses a paid service called, let's see, Epidemic Sound. This is a great way, but you have to, well, they do have a 30-day free trial, which can be pretty awesome, and I should actually check this out, by the way. You can actually try out the free trial and probably grab some of the music from there. You can just take to Google to find royalty-free music and sound effects, and you can also use YouTube's very own audio library that also contains a lot of these royalty-free songs and sound effects as well, that you can, and also ambient sound effects that you can easily use in your videos without incurring any sort of copyright issue, right? That's, by the way, that is what royalty-free means. It means that you're allowed to use these assets, such as audio clips, without having to worry about copyright, as in you've already gotten their the permission is actually enabled for people to use these assets. And that is pretty much how you can very easily create these study with me videos. Again, if you have any more questions, feel free to write them down in the comment section below and I will happily answer them. Anyhow, thank you so much for watching. Remember, you can actually check out and download my free YouTube ebook that'll help you turn your passions into a profitable YouTube side hustle using the first link in the description box below. And with that, see you next time, and subscribe to my channel for more cutting edge videos. Peace.